Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
We're cooking up a storm, and in today's episode, I'm joined by...
Me, his son, Declan Oechslein.
Me, I like it. Declan, tell everyone, you're 12 years old now.
Yeah.
Man, you're growing up. Everyone thinks you're still like a little guy. But
I know.
You're growing up. You're growing up. So you even have your own YouTube page.
I do.
You gonna try to promote that on here?
Probably not.
Okay, that's good. You could self-promote, So tell everyone, though, remind everyone, because you do a good job at this, how to subscribe and like.
So make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button because you gotta watch more of these. I mean, they're pretty entertaining. Not gonna lie.
WTOV 9 YouTube page. There it is. Okay, so what are we making today?
Today we're actually making some pepperoni rolls, which are pretty simple ingredients. Just cheese, pepperoni, and some rolls that you could buy from about any grocery store anywhere.
Yeah, these are frozen dough, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Frozen bread dough. And this is the kind that has to, you have to let it thaw out for 5 hours, and it has to rise. That's the rising kind,
yeah.
Right? So that type of dough. So we have a whole bunch right here. We're going to show you how you make some of these. And you like this because, I mean, you're probably going to be mad at me because you're a picky eater and you don't like that I
am
say
a bit
that.
of a picky eater.
You're a picky eater. But this sort of pepperoni roll started with us when we would have like a pool party or we would have people over. The kids love these. They just grab and pop them in their mouth and run.
It is so simple, especially for parties, outdoors. Just plop one in your mouth, don't need to sit down. And
and just go along whatever you guys are doing, which who knows what that is. But anyhow, so we're going to show you how you make these. Again, simple ingredients. We got our dough balls right here. You're going to take a dough ball. Which dough ball you got? We have a bunch made, as you can see.
You might want to just smash it out a little bit.
Just like smashing that like button,
I know,
and subscribe. Yeah.
Then you're going to put your cheese. Make sure you put your cheese in first.
Did we say that's mozzarella cheese?
Yes, I don't think so, but...
Okay.
So
mozzarella cheese.
Then you're going to put 2 to 3 pepperoni in the
dough ball.
And then you're going to fold it up like this, kind of just get it all folded. You want to make sure all sides are closed, not just little holes or anything open. And you might want to pinch it up a little, give it a little pinch, and then when you put them on the plate, you want to put them up. Not upside down.
Yeah, we put it on the pinch side up, so you can make the other one a while.
So,
that's super simple. Now, these may not look pretty, and I have to admit, this is the first time I'm making these with you. Normally, this is a mom and Declan thing. So, I don't know. She may critique us. I think they're not going to look as pretty as what mom makes them. She's
probably not.
She's going to say they need to be done differently. But you would help me cook. I remember we used to do like pizzas, right? There, you got that one. You got the last one?
Yes.
Okay. While you're doing that one, I'll butter it up. So before we put it in the oven, we got the oven turned on to 400 degrees. We have that bad boy preheated. But you and I used to do pizzas. You remember that growing up?
I always remember making pizzas. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do we make them on? We make them on the smoker.
Yeah, typically smoker.
And then sometimes the grill would make pizzas on. That was like our thing, and we'd make a big mess out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is one thing, I know it's not the best for you, but it is pretty delicious. Raw dough, whenever I make these.
I have nothing to do with this.
Whenever I make these, I always like to at least get a few pieces of this raw dough because it is amazing.
I do not recommend eating raw dough, and this is, again, a mom and Declan thing. So any comments may go to Amber, Declan's mom, who's at work right now. She can't be here. So what we're doing, again, we're just buttering these bad boys up, putting a little butter, slather on the butter here, and then we're going to put these in the oven, which is preheated to 400 degrees. So you want me to put it in the oven so you don't burn yourself? Okay, keep eating that raw dough. So, okay, you know what? We need to do the other one first. We need to rotate these. Now that I think about it, we need to have. Look at this. Needs to be. You can't have that pepperoni.
They will fall apart, so you make sure to pinch them because even though they still will fall apart, but make sure pinching does help with the falling apart.
Yeah, make sure spread that dough around. You need to spread it a little more. Make sure it's spread out too, because I have a feeling these guys are gonna grow in there, right?
Rise up and.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We got them. So what this is going? They're both going to go in. We're going to rotate these guys. So one's going to go in the bottom one, and then the other one's going to go in the top one. And then in a couple minutes, we're going to rotate. So let me see. Okay. In 9 minutes, but in what we're going to do is wait about 4 minutes or so, and then we'll switch these guys around a little bit. So let's make, this is something else. This is your favorite drink. We like to have some drinks here on hand. So this is your favorite drink. And what are these?
These are Shirley Temples. Now they're also very easy to make, especially if you're having a big pool party, just like the pepperoni rolls. A great drink to put in a big pitcher, and just everyone can go ahead and get how much they want.
You also make a mess with these.
I do make a humongous mess with
Yes, I
these.
tend to yell at you when we're getting these together. But anyhow, because you make big pitchers and there's stickiness all over the place.
Yeah.
But thankfully you do it outside, so it's not too bad.
So typically you would use like a big thing of Sprite, but since we're just making cup size today, we're just going to use 1 can here of Sprite.
You remember this from my meteorology lesson that I did in your
I
class?
do, yes.
So see that noise we heard in there? That was pressure. So what pressure is, you have high pressure like inside that can. Wind is created, and wind always blows from high pressure to low pressure, right? So if we were to shake the can a little bit, we have higher pressure, and it's going to go to the lower pressure, and then we're going to get
the sound of
I
maybe
thought
a
we
little.
had it spill a little more, but we didn't. That was a good shake. So that's you're going to have stronger winds when your pressure systems, your high pressure and your low pressure systems are stronger. That's always going to create your higher wind gusts. So a little bit of meteorology. We like to throw that in there as we're cooking up a storm. And then we got grenadine.
So I don't really have an exact way I measure the grenadine per se, but I just like to kind of put in a little bit and maybe like about 2 or 3 teaspoons for like just kind of measure it out.
Or maybe a tablespoon.
Yeah. So
but just make it a little
measure
pink.
it out a little. It just
red.
wants to be reddish. Maybe a very dark pink.
Give it a little splish splash. So 1, 2.
Yeah.
And basically grenadine, for those of you who don't know what this is, it's pure sugar water.
It's just like sugar water dyed red. But it does taste very good and like cherries.
Yes. And then you like to throw these in there.
Gotta
You're a
add
big
in-
fan of these cherries. Use the spoon, don't use your fingers.
I know. I am a big fan of cherries. Also, when you are making the larger batches, I do like to add some of the juice from the cherries into there. Just makes it a little more cherry.
A little pro tip there. So these are your Shirley Temples. Do you shake this up at all typically?
I'll kind of
Maybe a
mix it
little
with a spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get
Yours looks a little different than mine. Give it a mix. I think it needs a little. Maybe I don't have enough grenadine in. Give it a mix. See what these taste like. You like that song, Shirley Temple?
I do actually like that song.
Cheers. How else do we say it in Polish? I'm going through all the
I forget.
nationalities. Na
Oh,
Na zdrowie. So you make grandma happy there. Na zdrowie.
Cherry.
That's very sugary. Yes, and I can see why you're always bouncing off the walls. So we have a few more minutes for this, and then we're going to rotate these guys.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Okay, these have been in for 9 minutes, Declan, and we could tell that some of these we didn't close over too well.
They opened up a little bit.
We don't have a roll on some of these, but we do have to flip them, so you'll flip that one. Oh, man. If Mom was here, I could just hear her. She was saying, we did not do these correctly. We didn't do them correctly. So they should be more closed, and I think we didn't stretch the dough, but they'll still taste fine.
Oh.
These are a new type of pepperoni rolls. You know, if you make something open-faced, it's fancy.
It's the new thing.
Yeah, it's the new thing. This is going to be a big trend.
Social media
open-face pepperoni rolls. Yeah, they should be a little bit more covered. But see how you get that little bit of brown there. Now, if you wanted to, you could butter these again, but I don't think we don't need any more butter on these.
There is.
And if you wanted to make it a little fancier, you could put a little bit of garlic parm butter to fancy it up. They're going to still taste delicious. They're just not.
Yeah.
They're just not.
Might not win an
technically
award,
rolls.
but
Yeah. Now, so I could tell mine was closer to the heating. You know how? It's a
they're
little
more
more
dark.
brown. So what
That's
we're
why
going to
you
do?
gotta flip them.
Yeah, we're gonna rotate them. So yours are going to go at the bottom, and mine are going to go on the top for 9 more minutes. Did you flip that guy? I don't think so. I still see some pepperoni peeking out. There we go. Okay, so don't touch them because they're hot. So this one is going to go on the top, and I'm going to grab this one, and this one is going to go
On the bottom.
On the bottom, and they have to go in here for another 9 minutos. So we flipped them. Now 9 more minutes have passed, and they are done. Now
A little crispy.
These are a little crispy. Now, Mom likes them like
They're
a little
they're
too
just
raw,
like
if you
plain.
ask me. So this one's a little
That's
crispy.
crispy. The ones on the bottom aren't as crispy.
No, these ones aren't too bad right here. So if you like them a little lighter in color, you got one, or a little darker, you got the other one to go with. So let's put these in our bowl for a little presentation, our bread bowl. We racing for this too?
Yes.
We can race for this. Oh, look, you got them upside down. Our open-faced pepperoni rolls. This is going to be a trend. We started it.
I think I had a little less than you, so.
Yeah, I think you won. Okay, we got one more eating contest. We got one more contest. We'll see who can eat the pepperoni roll the fastest. You ready?
All right.
Ready? 3,
3,
2,
2,
1. Oh, so hot. You have to swallow. Don't choke. I won. See? I went slower and I still won. Old man beat you. Thanks for cooking with me, bud.
You're welcome.
Give me a something. Okay. We're cooking up a storm. I'm Jeff.
Excellent roll.
He can't talk. He's Declan. Hit that like and subscribe. WTOV YouTube page. Till next time, we'll see you.
Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.